Hey, what's up, traders? To watch this video for Tuesday, June 2nd here. Showing you the SPY. Pretty strong day again. I apologize. We had a lot of chaos this morning. The chat room was kind of messed up and people's names were coming through wrong, and we had Zoom microphone issues. I mean, so many things went wrong before the opening bell. I was a little rattled, and I was also a little preoccupied at home. I had some stuff to deal with here. So having said that, I still had a great day, more than my daily goal, which is really to me a testament to the teamwork in the room, because a lot of times if you're distracted with the teamwork in there, you can kind of pop in and catch a great call, right? There's so many of them. So the teamwork's fantastic. Slide down. I want to give Kevin P. congrats for this. Was a great call. I took a screenshot of his VTIQ over 31 idea. That's the daily, just to show you about where he called that on the daily, right? That's a great call. But when you look at intraday, you see it's an even better call because it's kind of flagging here. The 31 entries right there. It takes it, and you had the high. Yeah, the arrow's kind of hiding it, but you had the high of day above as another catalyst. So whole number inflection point with a catalyst above, and the beauty of it is it never looked back. So there it is, showing you the 5-minute chart. Just a great call. I think Wayne, our Tesla whisperer, called Tesla that moved like $13 a share after his call. I'm gonna slide this up. This is my equity curve so far. February or January is excluded on here, and that is I'm not hiding anything. January was a solid month, but for some reason when I add January, it shows some crazy like $30,000 dip in my equity in the middle of the year that didn't happen. So it's kind of like a glitch at TradeStation. So I had to start with February. But anyway, and honestly, this is what I tweeted was if I can just fix these, because these relative to my gains, these quick losses are sizable, right? I do slow grinds higher, and then a few times or a couple times every quarter, I have one of these pretty nasty relative to my gains loss. So that's what, you kind of need to, I don't know, self-analyze, right? Self-reflect. And to me, that's always been my big bugaboo is a couple kind of nasty losses each year. And if you can get rid of those, then you can really, really improve your equity, your equity curve on the year. Because not only do these set you back like kind of a nasty financial loss all in one day, but you can see after each one of these, it took me a while to get my head together, because each little blip on this is an actual trade, not a day. It took me a while to get my head together, and it took me a while to get back to new highs for the year. That's what the green dots are, okay? Notice this didn't take as long because it wasn't a big sell. It wasn't a big loss. It's just, small, normal, regular losses. Again, you had kind of a nasty one, and look how many trades it took me to get that green dot again. This one less nasty. So maybe I'm improving this year, right? But anyway, I've got to work on making sure that I honor my daily loss limit and my personal trade loss limit as well. Because if I can get rid of these, I could have a really pretty equity curve. I'm proud of it anyway. But, these kind of bigger than normal losses are unacceptable. All right, so that's something I need to work on. I'm going to go right into what I'm watching for Tuesday. Trill goes back on watch. Just a nice pop, very close to recent highs on the chart. By recent, I guess I should say that was early March, but it's right back up there. Generally, when you get up to a recent high with a big move like this, you kind of need a flag or a pullback, and that's where cup and handle setups come from, right? So who knows if we'll give us trade tomorrow. But Wayne made a great call on this one through 7 today. I don't think the risk was more than 15 cents, and it went all the way to 7.95. So that's just another great call by him, in addition to Tesla call. Probably a couple others as well. Again, I was really sidetracked today. My apologies. I plan to be nothing but hyper-focused tomorrow. I got nothing to do but trade tomorrow. VTIQ, already showed you Kevin's great call. It's extended, right? If you kind of look at the shape from here to here over the past couple weeks, it's almost straight up. So feels like it needs a rest, but if we get through today's high, which was 34.35, you have basically maybe all-time highs, I'm not sure, on this one, of 35.38, so not that far above. So it makes this one kind of interesting, but it's extended. GNUS also extended, but a strong close, and they did an offering on, see this nasty reversal day right here? They did an offering, and next thing you know, it's right back up near recent highs. So my gut instinct says, hey, bulls are winning, and some people got screwed trying to short this on that offering. So you do have a recent high right above. You have Today's high at 268 and a few sessions ago, 282. So a possible stacked catalyst scenario there. Apron, APRN, big move today. Really big move. I never got involved in this one. It did give one setup that I didn't really notice till after the fact. I hate to say that. But anyway, 941 to 1313. That's a pretty big move and a fairly strong close. We're going to keep our eyes on APRN. MYOV, also another massive move. Closing off its highs, but still pretty strong, relatively speaking. We're going to watch that one. Remember, when you watch my videos, I'm looking for things that could give me an intraday trade tomorrow. I'm cash at the closing bell every night. NK had this big pop, couple days lower. Was on watch today. I think Kevin P might have called this through 7-2, but don't quote me on that. It might have been a private message to me asking me about it. Either way, Kevin P, if you're listening to this, nice heads up on NK through 7. It's holding up pretty well, and you have, again, a recent high right there. Had pretty big news, or at least sounded like big news on this day that had the big pop. So let's keep our eyes on that one. AIM, AIM, pretty close to a 2-day high possible. Well, not really. 285 was today's high. Friday's, oh no, I guess that is right. 285, no, 289 was today's high. I knew that didn't seem right. Friday's high, 285. But it sold off, but then kind of closed pretty strong. Here it is on 5 to show you the intraday action. So the gap up, sell off, and curving back up. Long story short, this one is pretty resilient, and we're going to keep our eyes on it. Not in love with it. Riot, because Bitcoin, I think, is pretty strong right now. And Riot, after this nice move, is kind of in a flag formation, kind of coiling. So we'll keep our eyes on Riot tomorrow. We'll also look at Bitcoin to see if it's still holding up. INPX, I hate this chart because you have to zoom in just to see. It's so compacted because it's so many bag holders from back here. Generally, I don't even glance at something like this. But in after hours, this is trading at $1.84. So if that holds up and gives us a decent gap in the morning, maybe this thing finally squeezes. It's certainly got nice long support below. So I'm assuming they had news in after hours. We'll keep our eyes on that. MGI has been pretty strong lately. Here's the daily, but it's on watch because it's trading at 340 in after hours. So again, another possible news play. I think it actually went as high as 450. So something's up with MGI. And then lastly, TTPH, another one that's gapping up a little bit in after hours. Some kind of amended offer. They keep talking about companies fighting over buying them out or something. So, but it's only trading at 246 right now. It went as high as 270 in after hours. But it's holding up fairly well lately. So I don't generally like trading stuff that's, where they're talking about buyout offers. But it'll be on a chart tomorrow, and we'll add some gappers to this list. Can't say enough about the teamwork. Let's do it again in the morning.